Trevor says, yo, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and my co-host, Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with a UFC Fight Night video. It's a big card. It's a 14-fight card. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, give us a pause up, and leave a comment down below, guys. I want to know who your dogs are on this big card. There are plenty of them, so let me know what you guys think. This is for Draftkings and Fanduel. There are plenty others out there just for sports wagering, which are very popular, but we're going to focus here on Draftkings and Fanduel, which is what most of our viewers are, right, Schroeder? I mean, you can take these picks and pretty much, do sports wagering too. It doesn't matter. So, without further ado, Schroeder, are you ready? All right, buddy, let's start the show. Let's do it, man. Let's hit that hyperdrive. Woo, we made it. We made it. I know we did. All right, buddy. Thank you so much. I'm like Han Solo. He's like Chewbacca, man. What can I say? So, yeah, guys, real quick before we get into the fights, if you want to join the DFS Club just in time for NFL, guys, you already know what you got to do. It's dfsclub.com. Let me bring it up for you guys. You get every single sport. Let me bring it up here. Sorry, guys. I should have already had this damn thing up. You get two providers in one, DFS Space, myself, Skywalker DFS. And again, you get everything, not just UFC. You get every single sport. And we're the cheapest in the industry. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball, guys. Everything. You get the lineups. You get all my lineups. You get the ownership, projections, members only podcast 1 hour before lock, just for the members only. It's real simple, guys. Just click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And yeah, guys, you get every sport. And NFL, we're 1-0. NFL week 1 was so easy. It was easy money. And we're looking to just I'm looking to go undefeated this NFL season, but who isn't, right? But yeah, guys, we got our 3-day passes, $7.99, $14.99 a month. Good luck finding cheaper anywhere else. We got our 6 months plans and our year plans. You click on a plan, you check your email, you get the invite right away. Click on the invite, and you're in. It's as simple as that. Hey, if you can't figure that out, then don't even bother. Honestly, I get some sour people, man, who are just like, they can't figure it out as simple as click on the link in your email and you're in, and they get all mad at me. So whatever, I don't need you. But yeah, guys, you want to win, you want to join a great community where there's no drama, there's no whiners, there's no complainers, dfsclub.com, and you get every single sport. And we're a tight-knit community, guys, and I will keep it that way as long as I live. So come check us out. We'd love to have you. Come win some money with us, man. Let's go. All right, so let's bring up the card. I have my ownership up. Okay, so we're going to start off with the prelims as usual. And I don't go into big breakdown. So, again, there's 100 other videos out there. If you have any questions about, any of them, I can refer you to some. Pub Sports Radio is great. Go check them out. But I just do a brief breakdown of each fighter, and then that's it. I pick a winner, and then maybe like my best GPP plays, best fades, that kind of stuff. Because it's a DFS video. So, all right. So let's bring this up, and let's get into this. Enough with the babbling. I ramble on, guys. What can I say? First up, we got Emily Whitmire at 8.5K versus Hannah Goldie at 7.7K. Emily, man, she's a striker. She has good forward pressure, goes for takedowns. She's a grappler. She's pretty good at wrestling. She just hasn't fought in a while. It's kind of a tale of two stories here. You got one fighter who hasn't fought in a year, and another one that just fought a couple weeks ago and lost to Belbita. I picked Goldie in that fight too, and I got burned. But Hannah Goldie, she's 7'7". She is a popular underdog on this card as far as ownership goes at 7.7K. She took a lot of damage in that fight too, man. But out of the two, she's a better striker. She trained with my girl, Jillian Robertson. So I have a little biasy there because Jillian Robinson, Miranda Maverick, you guys already know those are my two fighters and the favorite fighters in the whole world, female fighters. I have some favorite male fighters, but yeah, Jillian worked with her on the ground. The only thing that concerns me with Hannah is the damage she took that last fight. She got her ass beat. Emily, the thing is with her, she hasn't fought in over a year. Me personally, I'm looking to fade this fight. I won't have any. I don't think I'll get to any of these ladies in my lineups. Let me look at ownership here. So we're looking at, let's see. Emily is at, she's a very low ownership. She actually, Emily Whitmore is the lowest owned favorite, 8.5K on the card. So the very definition of a GPP play right here is Emily Whitmore. Hannah Goldie, what is she? She's at low ownership too, both of them. So 6.2%. So could they be on the takedown lineup? Probably not. This one's probably going to the judges. I'm gonna take. I guess I'll take Goldie, Jillian. I'm taking her because of you. But yeah, just concerning because she just fought a couple weeks ago and she took some damage. So yeah, give me Hannah Goldie. She's jacked. She looked great at weigh-ins. You couldn't tell she just fought. All right, next up, we got Gustavo Lopez at 7.8K versus Halai Alatang, guys. Gustavo 7.8K. Alatang is 8.4. I think someone's going to sleep here or being submitted. It's going to get stopped, I think. Gustavo, man, he's a grappler. Good right hand, good forward pressure. Goes for takedowns. He suffered a pretty bad KO his last fight, though. But, you know, it was against Adrian Yanez. So we can't really fault him for that. He's got great cardio. He can go 3 rounds, no problem. We got Alatang here at 8.4K. He's a striker. He's powerful, right? He's got a powerful right hand. Good low kicks. Good grappler. He has 100% takedown defense. Now, he's only been in I believe, 3 UFC fights. 100% takedown defense. Hey, we'll take him where we can get him. Good cardio, too. The thing with me is I'm taking Alatang here is shout out to the Die Hard MMA podcast, Clint, man. He's right. These fighters coming out of Fight Ready in Arizona, they don't lose. These fighters do not lose. So, yeah, give me Alatang at 8.4K. And let me look at his ownership here if I can decide if he's going to be – so he's about 19%. So, yeah, I mean, a GPP play. But 8.4K, and I think he gets a finish here. I think it's decent, man. So definitely a GPP play here, and I'm going to judge it by ownership, guys, when I say GPP. Cash play, not so much probably, but I guess you could. But he's kind of like right there in the middle as far as ownership goes. So, yeah, give me Alatang here, and I think he gets a finish, no problem. No disrespect to Gustavo, man. He's a good fighter too. All right, next up, we got Impa. Poor guy. Really nice guy, man. I watched all of his interviews, dude. He seems like a really cool dude. Impa Kasanganai, man, 8.9K versus Carlston Harris at 7.3. Carlston Harris is chalky as an underdog here. I saw the weigh-ins today. I don't like what I saw out of Impa. He didn't look as jacked as he normally does. He looked like he lost muscle. If that makes sense. Is it just me, or did he look like he lost muscle? Impa at 8.9, man, he's a striker. Grappler. We don't see him grapple much, but he might try it this one. He's probably the better striker. He's got better boxing out of the two. Good forward pressure. Powerful, strong. But again, the thing that concerns me is the weigh-ins today. He looked I try and get reads of the weigh-ins. He looked, like I said, like he lost muscle and looked like he had a rough weight cut for some reason. That's not like him. Then you got Carlston Harris at 7.3K. He's a striker, good boxing, powerful right hand. He's fast. Grappler, goes for takedowns. I think that's his key to victory here is try to get Impa to the ground and then just grind it out, man. Great cardio, good wrestling. So here's the thing. As far as the betting goes, it's a pick'em fight. It's a 50-50 fight. But the price difference on DraftKings tells a different story. Impa's 8-9. Carlson Harris is 7-3. I'm going to take Carlson Harris. I was on Impa until I saw the weigh-ins today, and that kind of swayed me to Carlson Harris. So if we look on here, so Carlson Harris would be a cash play. He's the second highest owned underdog on the slate right now at 37%. So throw him in a cash lineup. But yeah, I'm going to take Harris here, especially after seeing the weigh-ins. And you're getting great value at 7-3 because, again, according to the betting world, it's a pick'em fight. So I'll take the value. Carlson Harris, he's pretty safe in cash games at 7.3K. And that allows you to get up to some of these studs that you're going to want to get to. All right, so moving right along, we got Erin Blanchfield. Let's see if the hype is real, man. She's 9.4K versus Sarah Alpar at 6'8". Erin Blanchfield, she's making her UFC debut, guys. A lot of hype behind her. Good head kicks, man. She'll decapitate someone if she can connect. She's a better striker out of the two. Good grappler. She's a good all-around fighter, man. Sarah Alpar at 6'8". She's a grappler, wrestler. I think she's stronger out of the two. She's more of a ham and egger. Like Sarah's more of a grinder. Erin's just in there to get you out of there. Like she don't get paid by the hour. Now, I'm taking Erin Blanchfield. I would say she qualifies as a cash play at 9.4K. It was looking earlier in the week she might be a GPP play because a lot of people don't like to pay up for ladies, especially 9.4. But for cash lines, Erin Blanchfield, I think you can get her in there at 9.4 and a nice cash lineup. There's several guys that we'll get into that are also good cash plays, but Erin Blanchfield, I mean, she can go on a GBP line. She very well could be on the takedown lineup too. So right now, 31% ownership. That's not super chalk, but I don't know. I think you can either play her on a cash or GPP. But yeah, give me Erin Blanchfield here at 9.4. Just not a good matchup for Alpar at all. I wouldn't take any risks with Alpar too. Don't get too cute, guys. Don't get too cute. All right, next up, moving right along. I told you guys I don't do long breakdowns here. We got Montel Quick Jackson at 9.5K versus JP Buys. I believe that's how you pronounce it, at 6.7K. Montel's a heavy favorite here, man. He's a minus 650. Not the biggest on the card, but still, my goodness. JP Buys 6.7K. Let's look at the ownership before we break this down. So Montel Jackson right now, Friday night, the night before, he's 55% owned. So the definition of a cash play here. He's the highest owned fighter on the card. So Montel Jackson, 55% ownership, and then JP Buys, no one's taking shots on him. He's only 4%. It's a fight. Everybody's got a fighter's chance. But you got Montel Jackson. He's a striker. Dangerous knockout power, man. Was he got a 5-inch reach advantage, something like that? 5-inch height advantage, too. JP Buys, he's a striker. Good wrestling. Goes for takedowns. But the thing is with him, he's got a questionable chin, man. You don't want to put someone with a questionable chin in there with Montel Jackson. So, yeah, Montel Jackson will be the pick here, especially for cash games. I think he's a must-have if you're doing double-ups. You'd say cash games, what do you mean, Skywalker? If you're new to DFS, it's double-ups, 50-50s, head-to-heads, that kind of stuff. So you just double your money. But, yeah, give me Montel Jackson, 9.5K. And, again, he will be the chalkiest fighter on the card. All right, next up. So this one's interesting here. So people have pulled out. You rarely see this, guys. You rarely see this. We got Zhu Rong at 7.6K versus Brandon Jenkins at 6.7. So you got two guys here who are priced as underdogs because COVID happens and shit happens, and so they had to put a fight together. Brandon Jenkins trains right there in Vegas. Just fought 2 weeks ago, so Dana's giving him a shot. Zhu Rong is young, man. He's only 21 years old. 7.6K. Let me check the ownership here real quick. So, actually, this would be a good wrong. Yeah. So Zhu probably be a good cash play. If you're on the Brandon Jenkins side, definitely a GBP play. Definitely a GBP play. God, he's so cheap. I'm tempted. I might have some of him, but we'll see, man. You got Zhu Rong. He's a striker. The only thing that scares me about him, and I'm sure a lot of people in the business, is his age. He's 21. He still has a lot to learn, man. Good striker, good forward pressure. He was 3 pounds over at the weigh-in. He was yelling and screaming and pumping his chest. I don't know if he understood, like, what was going on. I think his corner kind of had to tell him that you missed weight. So, but I don't think he had a bad weight cut or anything. So much confusion during the week on whose opponents are going to be. I think that's what happened. Brandon Jenkins, UFC debut. Very short notice here. He fought a couple weeks ago in LFA. Took no damage, so I'm not worried about that. He's a striker, good forward pressure, good flashy kid, flying knees, spinning shit. I don't know, guys. I'll have 50-50 here, but if Brandon Jenkins is going to be 4%, I'll definitely take some shots at Brandon Jenkins in some GPPs for damn sure. It's just, Zhu could be a busted prospect here. He did lose his last fight. Let's see, who was it to? Rodrigo Vargas 3 months ago. And this kid just 2 weeks ago, KO, flying knee. Out of nowhere, too. My pick's going to be Brandon Jenkins. I'm going to take the dog here, guys. I'm going to take a shot on Jenkins at 6.7K, especially in GPPs, especially at the night before he's at 8%. So I'll take the shot there. That could get you into some takedown lineups, or it can come back to bite you in the ass. But yeah, I'll have exposure to both, but it is a picks video. Give me Brandon Jenkins, guys. All right, let's move right along here. So we got a lot of ladies fights on the card. I like that because I love women's MMA. I think it's exciting. And Dana should do like an all women's MMA card one time. I think that'd be pretty cool. We got Panny Kinzad against Raquel Pennington, guys. Panny's 7.5K. Raquel is 8.7K. Man, I am so split on this fight. I'm on the Panny side here at 7.5. I think it's a great price tag for her. And the odds, they have it as pretty much a pick 'em here. I think it goes the distance. Panny, man, she's looked great lately. Unbelievable. She's in her prime. She's 29 years old. I don't know why she's 7.5K. I think it's another good dog pick here. Panny's a striker, great boxing, very strong, has a very good chin, man. She can take a beating. You got Raquel Pennington, who some people are on too. She's a veteran. She's fought a lot of good names. She's a striker, good boxing. She has a great chin too, man, and good cardio. Let's see, she last fought a year and 2 months ago, beat Marion Renault, lost to Holly Holm, nothing to be ashamed of there, beat Irene Aldana, lost to Jermaine. Amanda Nunes. So all these fighters she's lost to have all been like savages. But again, Penny, she's Piani, sorry. She's on a freaking Sarah Eubanks, Beth Kohei. Hey, she fought Ronda Rousey, right? But yeah, I'm gonna take Penny here. 7.5K is the pick. But with that said, man, I might fade this one. This might be a good fight to fade. It's women's MMA. You never know what's going to happen. I don't like going against Raquel because she's a beast, but I just think Panny's riding the momentum right now. So Panny's the pick, but in all honesty, I'll probably fade this one. Oh, let's look at ownership. So Panny right now, the night before, is only at 13%. I do like that. I like it even more now. And Pennington she's down here too. So yeah, they're both about the same. 13 for Panny, 12% for Raquel. Both GPP plays, whoever you pick. Both are at low ownership. So there you go, guys. But my pick's going to be Panny. Moving right along, guys. We got Tafon Nakui. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. You get the fucking assholes in the comments. Oh, you can't pronounce names. You shouldn't be doing UFC cards. Does that even make sense? Let me get comfortable here. Does that even make sense? Bunch of fucking people got nothing better to do. Against slow Mike Rodriguez at 7.4K. This one I've been back and forth on too, man. Tafon, man. He's 8.8K. Mike Rodriguez, 7.4K. Tafon's a striker, just low outputs. Both guys are coming off of bad losses. He's slow, but, you know, he's calculated. He's slow, low output, but when he throws something, I mean, it's like surgery to him. You know, he's just looking for that perfect shot. He does go for takedowns. I do like that. Mike Rodriguez is just, you know, striker. He goes for the kill in the first round. Kill or be killed, man. He's got a questionable chin, though. He can get his lights put out. And if he gets on the ground, man, he's dead on the ground. He's like a fish out of water. He's got nothing on the ground. Give me Tafon here at 8.8K. Let's look at ownership here. Now, this is another one, like, I'm not in a rush to really roster. Let's see. Tafon is at 21%. I mean, that's a lot of ownership. And Mike is, let's see. Mike is about the same. Mike's at 24%. So, yeah, I have no problem fainting in this fight either. On a big card, we have this luxury, guys, so take advantage of it. The pick is Tafon, but, yeah, I might look to fade this one, even in a possible knockout or a finish, man. All right, next up, we got Joaquin Buckley at 9.3K. I call him Mike Tyson Jr. You ever seen this guy fight, man? He's got the same fighting style as Tyson. It's eerie. Versus Antonio Arroyo, man. Joaquin Buckley coming off a bad loss, got kicked in the face, knocked out, 9.3K. Antonio Arroyo's at 6'9". We all know what we're getting with Buckley, man. He's a striker. The dude's huge. You got that Mike Tyson style. Questionable chin, though, man. This dude's been knocked out a lot. He can hit takedowns. Is he going to do it this fight? I think, you know, if he has the right coaching in his quarter for this fight, they'll tell him to go for takedowns. Will he do it, though? We don't know, right? And on weigh-ins today, I hate when he gets overconfident like this. He's on there dancing and shit. It's like, bro, you're about to get in a fight, man. You better take this shit seriously. And I think he was overconfident in his last fight, and I think that's why he got knocked out. Now, Arroyo came in at the weigh-ins. He's all business, man. He looked like he's ready to go. I mean, he's a striker. Lots of first-round finishes. He's got dangerous kicks. It's just his cardio is questionable here. I don't think this one's going to the judges. Give me Antonio Arroyo here. I like what I saw at the weigh-ins today. That's what made or break it for me. I was back and forth. I don't like paying the 9.3 for Buckley coming off a bad knockout loss. When Buckley's humble and Buckley's like mentally like there, he's a very dangerous man, but he's still young, 27 years old. And when he's up there dancing and not taking it seriously, that's when I get concerned, guys. Let's look at the ownership here. Let's see here. Joaquin Buckley, 25% ownership. I guess that's all right. And then Antonio can be had at only 10%. So give me 10% Antonio here. Not one of my favorite underdogs on the card, but he's the official pick for me. I mean, it's dog or pass for me, man. Buckley, if he can just mentally like take the fight more seriously, I'd be on it, man. All right, next up, we got my man Nate Maness, guys, going up against Tony Gravely. My man Nate is at 7K. Tony's at 9.2. Both look great at weigh-ins today. I spoke to Nate right after he weighed in. He said easy weight cut. He was just, hydrating back up. He feels good. He told me he feels good. I mean, go check out his Instagram account, man. This dude's shredded. I think he's in the best shape of his life right now. And everybody always underestimates him. He's always the underdog, and he always wins. I know, granted, he he got wobbled in that first round in his last fight, but he got the job done by rear naked choke, mind you. So yeah, Nate Maness at 7K. He's a striker, fast, powerful, long, man. He's got long arms, long legs, rangy. I think he might try and use his range to try and keep Gravely at bay from those takedowns, man. Good jiu-jitsu. I think his jiu-jitsu is going overlooked here. He's underrated. He's a counterpuncher. Tony Gravely, he has one plan here. He's a grappler, man. He's going to go for these takedowns and wrestle the shit out of them. The thing is with Tony, though, his cardio, that takes a lot of energy. Those of you that wrestled know when you're sitting there going for takedowns the whole fight and your name's not Habib, your cardio is going to go. The pick for me here, and I really like this pick, probably my favorite underdog pick on the slate is Nate Maness at 7K. I think this man's getting disrespected for a third time. He's 2-0 in the UFC. And it's nice being able to talk to him, see how he's feeling. One of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet. Tony's a nice guy too, man. But I think Tonio gets gassed here, and I think Nate gets it done in the third round. I think Nate finishes him in the third round. I would take a Nate Maness. If I was a betting man, give me Maness in the third. And I agree with Clint from the Die Hard MMA podcast here. I would take a submission. Why not? I think you're getting 11-1. 11-1 on that. But the DK pick is going to be Nate Maness at 7K. Let me look at the ownership here. Nate's getting love too. So Nate is 27% owned. He's he's the third highest underdog as far as ownership goes. So a lot of people are seeing it that way. Ooh, excuse me. Don't eat McDonald's before you film, guys. And then Tony Gravely is also high owned. So I don't know how that goes. Maybe a lot of people are planning on stacking this fight. I don't know. I wouldn't do it. Tony Gravely's 36%. Tony Gravely's the third highest. As far as like pay-ups, he's the third highest owned. I don't get it. So cash games, I mean, I wouldn't put both in my lineup. You're probably going to have to pick one for a cash game here. If you like the favorite, if Tony Gravely's your favorite, which he's the third as far as ownership goes, go with Tony. If not, I would do the dog or pass here in your cash lineup. Both are cash game plays in my book. Again, Nate Maness, the third highest owned underdog, and then Tony Gravely's the third highest owned stud, 9.2K. But I think it goes a distance, period. But I don't know. I think Nate gets it done in the third. Submission. You heard it here. You heard it from Clint. I'm telling you guys, my most confident underdog pick here. All right. So next up. My goodness. Get out the ambulance. Get out the stretcher, man. I'm already going to crown Sarukian here. Christos Giagos going up against Armand Trusukian here, guys. Christos, 6.6K. Oh, my God. Sarukian's just on another level, man. He's 9.6K. My favorite pay up on the slate, I'm sure as long as everybody else is, he will be a cash play today. He's the second highest owned pay up option next to Montel Jackson. Now, between Montel and Sarukian, give me Sarukian. Now, I know he doesn't have finishes, but I think this is the fight. This is the fight here. I think he gets his finish. Christos, he's a striker. He is big for the division, man. The dude's a big guy. Good wrestling and grappling. Sarukian, man, he's a striker. Mostly kicks, though. He'll kill you with his kicks. Great cardio, high output, which is always great for DFS. And the best thing about him was his last fight. We all love this as fantasy players. He had 10 takedowns last fight. He took down Frivola 10 times. That's 5 points a takedown. You guys do the math. Give me Armand here, guys, at 9.6K, and definitely a cash play because he is chalk. Again, he is 38%. Christos can be had at 5%, but I'm not going to go there, guys. Don't need to go do that on a big card. All right, so moving right along. This one should be interesting. Now, I have a personal favorite Lipski, I think she's gorgeous. Like she's my crush in the UFC. Like she's a beautiful girl. But we got a fight here. I got to put that aside. All right, I got to put it aside. We got Mandy Baum at 8K versus Ariana Lipski here at 8.2. Both look great at weigh-ins today. Mandy's making her UFC debut here. She's 8K. She's undefeated. Lipski, I think she needs a win here. Nothing more dangerous than a desperate woman. So look out here, man. I'm kind of like 50-50 on this fight. Mandy Baum, again, her UFC debut. She's a decent striker. She's kind of slow at her striking, though. She's more of a grappling girl. She goes for takedowns. But she looked like she was ready to go, man. Didn't look nervous at all today at the weigh-ins. And at the face-offs, man, you could see the veins bulging out of her neck, her freaking head. Like, Mandy ain't fucking around here, man. You got Ariana Lipski. God bless this woman, though. Oh, my goodness. She's easy on the ice, and she seems like she's a nice girl. She's a striker. She's a killer on the feet, man, and she's fast. Good forward pressure. She's always in your face. The thing is with that is if you overreach and you miss, guess what happens? You leave your body open, and you're going for a ride. You're getting taken down. I think Lipski needs to keep it on the feet here in order for her to get the victory. I know a lot of people are on Lipski here, but I'm going to go with another underdog. I'm going with Mandy. It's not much of an underdog. I know Ariana Lipski is my girl, but not when it comes to my money, man. I hope she wins. But I'm going to go with Mandy here. She looks like the hungrier fighter. Lipski is very more experienced. I get that she's more experienced. I keep hearing she's more experienced. She's more experienced. But I'm telling you, she just strikes. And when she throws that punch, man, if she misses, Mandy's taking her down. And I don't know if Lipski's going to get back up. So they're both about the same price, 8K for Mandy, 8.2 for Lipski. Let's look at the ownership here. Let's see. So, yeah, both of these ladies are going to be GPP plays. Lipski can be had. She's only 13%. And actually, Mandy is 15%. So more people are on Mandy than Lipski here when it comes to DFS. She's 2% more ownership on her. So a lot of people are probably seeing what I'm seeing. But, yeah, give me Mandy here. But probably a fight that I will fade, but just watch and root on Lipski. Hopefully she gets one here. All right, so let's go, guys. We're at the co-main event of the evening. When is it never entertaining card when you have Ian Cutelaba on here and a fucking weigh off and weigh in and face off? Dude actually pushed someone one time. Was it a couple fights ago? The dude he gave the dude whiplash just from a push. Dude's just, he's a wild man. Ian Cutelaba, 9K versus Devin Clark at 7.2. Devin Clark's a big dude, man. I didn't realize that till the face-off. Like, he's a pretty big dude. Ian Cutelaba, he's a striker. Kill or be killed. He looks to get it done in the first round. You don't get paid by the hour, folks. With that said, he has a pretty bad gas tank. I love Cutelaba. I love his style, man. I love his swag in there. It was awkward. They try to give each other a handshake and then a hug, and then they're just like, forget about it. It was weird. But Devin Clark, he's good too, man. He's 7.2K. He's a grappler, wrestler. The thing is, he's one of these quick tappers, what we call in the industry. Like, if someone slaps on something, like, he'll be the first one to tap. You know what I mean? That doesn't sit well with me. He does go for takedowns. He has the better cardio, way better cardio out of the two. Give me a Cutelaba here, though, at 9K. I think he gets an early finish here. And he needs one. Trust me, he's lost 2 in a row. He needs one. Let's see, we're getting Cutelaba, 25% owned. That's a lot, but it's definitely not a cash play. You have lots of 9K fighters that have more ownership than he does. Devin Clark, right around the same ownership, 18%. So I don't mind having some Cutelaba in a GPP play as like a pay-up option. And the 9K fighters, he is the lowest owned. So with that said, I like him even more in GPPs. As far as 9K fighters go, he is the lowest owned. Joaquin Buckley is right above him. So, and it's close. It could change by tomorrow, but Cutelaba is the pick, and I'll take him here at 9K for a finish. All right, guys, last but definitely not least, let's go back here. We got the main event of the evening, Anthony Lionheart Smith. This is like his 100th main event versus Ryan Spann. This is his first main event. Anthony Lionheart Smith, 9.1K. Ryan Spann, 7.1K. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, Ryan Spann is chalk. He is chalk. So the very definition of a cash play for Ryan Spann. He is the second highest owned fighter on this card at 45%. I don't see it. I mean, for cash games, yeah, I would have Ryan Spann, but I don't see him winning this fight. Not that Anthony Smith is just like, unbeatable. It's just my pick's going to be Anthony Smith at 9-1. He's fought everybody. He's fought John Jones. He's fought everybody, man. Again, he's been in so many events. I lost count. He's developed these nasty leg kicks. Like, he throws with intention now. He has no takedown defense. So if Spann wants to take him down, he can take him down. He has a nasty jab. I think we're seeing like Anthony Smith that we haven't seen since he's made his debut. Like, he's hungry. He's not very good on the ground, though. He could be held down, which is kind of scary if you think about it. He has great cardio. He'll go 5 rounds, no problem. Ryan Spann, don't like his fight IQ, man. He doesn't always make the best decisions in the ring. He's a grappler, so if he gets Lionheart down, I'm trying to picture it in my head here. I can see where people are picking him. He's a wrestler. He's faster out of the two. And again, if he lands these takedowns against Smith, it could be trouble. But here's the thing. Either Ryan Spann's going to get it done early. The longer the fight goes, the more it goes into Anthony Smith's favor. The pick for me is going to be Anthony Lionheart Smith at 9-1. I would have as much exposure to this fight because I think it will be in the takedown lineup. Let's see. So I just told Ryan Spann's 45%. Anthony Smith is 34%. So with Anthony Smith, especially being the lower owned fighter, he is, out of the 9K guys, he's the 4th highest owned fighter on the card. I like that for GPPs. I like me some Anthony Smith on GPPs. Fanduel, I'll have to look over on Fanduel. Let me see here. Prices are just so much different on Fanduel because you got to have a captain and all that shit. He's probably my favorite captain on Fanduel. Give me him at captain. Second favorite captain, probably going to be Sarukian. Give me Sarukian at captain on Fanduel. Let me run down the Fanduel prices real quick, guys, and we'll be up out of here. Anthony Smith, let's see here. Shutter, do not claw the couch, dude. What is wrong with you tonight? Anthony Smith's $21. Montel's $22. Ryan Spann, $16. Gustavo Lopez, $12. Joaquin Buckley, $20. Gravely, Cutelaba, both $19. Sarukian's $23. As far as like overall ownership, not just captain, but ownership, it's Anthony Lionheart Smith is the chalk. Second, I said Michael Jackson, Montel Jackson, then Ryan Spann, then Gustavo Lopez. I guess it's the $12 price tag. And then Buckley, Gravely. Fanduel, guys, I see a definite edge on Fanduel this week. Definitely see an edge. Like, the ownership on here is so much different. And I kind of get why people are going different over here because of the pricing, but they're not making wise decisions, I don't think. So, guys, if you want my lineups, if you want to win some money tomorrow, let's go. We got NFL this weekend. We got UFC, a huge card. We got college football, NFL, MLB. We're playing them all, guys. Remember, it's dfsclub.com. The cheapest in the industry and the best in the industry. Hands down. No one can come close to our prices. And that's going to do it for the video. Let me grab Schroeder here. Schroeder's going to help us say a prayer and get up out of here. All right, you ready, my man? Let's go. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Thank you, God, for another day on planet Earth, for every day is a blessing. And please, God, watch over all these fighters and make sure none of them are seriously injured. Good prayer, buddy. All right, Schroeder, what do we always say? Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody, especially the haters out there and the people ain't got no damn common sense. All right, Schroeder. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's a longer video than normal, but I wanted to get more of a DFS aspect in this particular video. Let me know what you guys think, if you like these better or the shorter videos where I don't go over ownership or none of that stuff. So let me know in the comments below. That's going to do it. I'm Gabriel Skywalker. This is Schroeder Skywalker. See you on the next one, guys. And we'll see you in the Discord. Take care. DFSclub.com and subscribe.